What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Ruler the Rod here. Today we're playing ranked, and we're on that road to mastery with Juri. So we're just gonna get right into it, you know. You feel me?
She like just so I take pills up off her body. Yeah, she the baddest in the body.
We ain't even gonna waste no time. We're gonna go straight into it. We ain't even gonna do no casual matches. We're gonna go straight into it. We'll see what we can catch out here today.
Here comes a new challenger.
I'm scared of him.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Puts one in the pocket. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Pressuring them in the corner. Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. No good up high. Starts with a jump in. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. How much damage can they deal before this is a huge chance to make them feel it. Burnout activates. Drumming up brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive switch. This can't.
Wow. Shouldn't have lost that round. I should have
Player
jumped
1
right there.
picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Cross up. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Gets carried to the corner. This may be it. Gets out of the corner. Pokes with a medium kick. Both fighters planning something?
That's just crazy.
Impregnable, and perfect.
That's what I get for going right into it.
On how a solid neutral game wins matches.
I ain't scared. I'm scared.
Round 1.
How is it?
Jeez! Jesus Christ.
Rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Burns the drive gauge. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. They're not going to allow any jump in. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Got their eye on the air. Big, low, reaching heavy. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. KO.
Yes, sir.
Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Come on.
Round 2. Fight.
Overdrive on it. The Tenzin ring hits home. Dashes forward. Rolling Soba. What's their game plan? Springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Oh, feints? Both fighters planning something?
That was kind of crazy.
Fake out. Drive rush to keep it going. Quick breather. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Life lead is there, but the drive impact doesn't work. Reads the jump in perfectly. Adds a bit of OD spice there. Jumps it, crowns him from above. Closing moments of the match. Catches out the cage right there.
Stop playing.
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
Such a lovely face.
What a finish!
Stop playing.
Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Round 1.
They're still hungry.
Stop
Both sides
playing.
stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Holds out with a block. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Deal some damage with that quick combo. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Knockdown. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can KO.
Bro.
Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Did well to get the buff in there. Checks him with the projectile. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. All right, what's coming up next? Okay, creating some space here. Out of range, relatively safe. They may be planning to spend their drive gauge here. Springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. The impact doesn't do anything. Gets a risky buff in. They return drive rush to keep it going. Breaks it! Burnout activates. Player 2 needs Sunrise Festival. They've got to nail the input to keep this up. Side switch, good heads up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round.
I like that special.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Stings them with the Shikusen. Hits the drive. Rips the slasher out. Both fighters are standing drive rush. Taking chunks out of each other here. Blocks the low kick. What? Perfect execution with the anti-air. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Uses their drive gauge. What a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was going to happen.
Juri win.
Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
Squad him. Squad him. Let's get
Here comes a new
another DJ. Divas.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? That overhead was a bit obvious. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Checks them with the projectile. Life lead opens up. Sai Hasho? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 has depleted them in there. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes to the overdrive. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Box up! Both fighters planning something? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Genius read. Burnout activates. Player 1, they can't squander this punish counter chance. Up into the air, experiencing burnout. What'll happen here? Manages to block the jump-in attack. Oh boy, both running empty on drive. Critical art is on deck. No way, no signs of letting up from out of the corner. Impact squat. No way,
fuck
that
outta here.
wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Anticipated that throw. Dashes forward. Oh, the forward throw. Laying the pressure on Finn. Hit that with confidence.
Fuck out of here.
Cherry on top. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super.
Perfect, nigga. Fuck
They're
him up.
still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Dashes up. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Puts one in the pocket. Hits with the overhead. Grabs them. Closes the gap for the grab. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. just the right time. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Jumps in. Player 2, there's a wall split. They can't do anything now. Knocked out and player 2 experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Both fighters have a full super meter on. Oh no, they're stunned. How will they utilize it? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna goes to the air? Barely blocks the jump in. This is gonna be bad news. Cashes out the cage right there. Will this be enough to kill?
Such a lovely face.
Couldn't finish them off. Can they still take the round? Burn breaks through with the throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Opens with the fireball. Uses the fireball to try and get a react. Crowns him from above. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. The fighters return distantly to some big damage. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this cage to the forward rush. This is gonna hurt. Turning it right up with the super. This could really tip the scales. They hit the drive. Noticeable likely.
Disgusting. I should have blocked that.
I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Both fighters are low on drive gauge. They'll want to tread carefully for this part of the fight. Good drive management could well decide this. The jump in is denied. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter down to the wire? Ends the round with a
Got me
punish
there.
count. Living in the opponent's head rent-free right now. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. That attack lands, springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Took him to the corner in a flash. Throws them forward and Nate tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Anti-air in the clutch. In there.
Medium to fucking medium, right?
Player 2.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1.
Whoa! Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Yes,
That was a
sir.
solid anti-air. Player 1 pushes the opponent into
Oh,
the corner.
yeah.
Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? This is a real back and forth match. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Got their eye on the air. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Knockdown. Decides to buff up while they can. Sees them coming and throws it off with the super hug. Who will capitalize on an opening first? Critical point of burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 has depleted their drive pitch. They were not cleared for takeoff. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Yeah, stop that. All of that.
Goes to the overdrive. Did well to get the buff in there. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Knockout and can't tech the throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Jump, cross up attack. Player 1, can't you catches out the cage right there?
Come on, bruh.
This is gonna kill.
No doubt about it.
Such a lovely kiss.
That was the highest if I've ever seen.
Come on, bruh.
Player 1 gets the win in a convincing
Come
fashion.
on, bruh.
It's not over
got
yet.
them hoes.
Best believe it's time for that run back. Jump. Grabs them. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Takes a trip. Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Bops them with a target combo. Combo with the target combo. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that.
I like that.
Player 1 picks
I
up
like
his
that.
always important first round.
That was
They'll
hot.
want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Not a perfect parry, but I'll take it. Side hustle to start something? Gets a risky buff in. Saw that coming. Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. Oh, says no to the impact. Super on depth for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Hits them with a stop and pop. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Knockdown and looking for a chance. Side hustle. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Closes it out. That's what happens when you capitalize on all.
Did him bad. Did him bad.
Here comes a new
Oh, it's
challenger.
JP. No. Not J Pizzle.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go.
Not J
Who's going to come
Pizzle.
out on top in this fight?
Nowhere to run.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Oh, whoa, that's an end here.
Still slugging it out here. Backs them into the corner.
Wow.
Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. A little too greedy there. The throw misses.
Please stop that shit.
Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. All right, what's coming up next? Had the radar up and running. Near the end of the round, will the drive gauge pay? Burnout activates. Player 2 has depleted their drive in there.
Wow. Full combo out of that.
Player 2 takes the
Ridiculous.
round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Ridiculous.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first.
What?
Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Looking for a chance. Throwing some shade. That amnesia barely blocks the jump in. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Spikes him with tree glove. They gotta press here to take advantage of this drive now. Their will to win is really sees the overhead coming. Crowns them from above. Burnout activates. Nails the three ball. Once that combo finishes it.
He played keep away the whole time, but I know how to beat
Brings
that.
it home.
I know how to beat that.
Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
I know how to beat that.
How is this
Gate up.
rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Jumps in. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the
You have
fight.
nothing else.
Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. A battle of egos on display here as neither fighter wants to give up any
I'm
ground.
in the air. kind of crazy.
Looks like our fighters are taking a breather. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Heading into the end game now. It counters with amnesia. Nice read. Taking stock. They can't squander this punish count. KO.
This nigga trash for real. I can't believe I
Player
was
1
listening to this
takes
shit.
the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side. Hit them with a stop and pop. Both fighters planning something? Looking for burnout triggered. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Throwing some sets up with the jump in. Noticeable flatline.
Man, bro. He wants to just.
Player 1 brings it home.
He just wants to
Let's see if they
amnesia
can
the
build
whole
themselves
time.
a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Player 1 chases them down. Buy some time by driving them into the corner. Now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Definitely shuts out the jumper. So it looks like our fighters are taking a breather. Big counter. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Where is their opening? Departure set. KO. Player 1 picks up the
Trash.
first round. That'll give them a
Shit,
psychological
literally
advantage.
sitting here abusing special moves. Like, that's really gonna get him through.
Immediate jumping. Burns the drive gauge. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Pushes out of the corner with a drive reversal. Tension ring hits home. Breaks the block with a throw. Amnesia. Burnout activates. They just won't stop switching sides. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Good job escaping that danger. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Free glove. Can they create an opportunity? Sees the overhead coming. Break up. Backs off. One chance here may end this match. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. What a finish!
Bro.
Player
Weak.
1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Weak. Don't play like that, though.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come
Moving
out on
up.
top in this fight?
Hey,
All
yo.
right, first round. What's going to happen? Overdrive. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff.
Hey, yo.
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Grabs him. They timed that just right to get the perfect pair. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Takes a trip. KO.
Let's get it.
Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll
Get
want to
it.
keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 1 creates a good corner, brushes that off and keeps going. Did well to get uses the gauge for a super art. The super art burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Sees him coming and shrugs it off with the super art. Still scrapping for control of the space. Anthony. to use the threat of the corner here. And fold for the throw. That's what they came for. Amazing. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. This is gonna hurt. This is a critical moment. What a finish!
Let's get it.
Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
3,800, huh? Get there. Get there.
It's not
We can
over
do
yet.
that.
Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws them to negate the block. Checks them with a projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Trips them up. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Both of them have entered burnout state, which will drastically change their approach to KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Yo.
Big counter. Throws them to negate the block. Sai Hasho. They trade hits. And now, balance from above. Both experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Takes the opponent out of the... Oh, burnout triggered. Going in. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Drops hard. Play throws them. Both fighters planning something? Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Sees the overhead coming. Raw critical. What's gonna happen? Teresa delivering the goddess of the hunt. Heavy damage incoming. Player 1 with the written flatline zone. We're going into the final round.
I'll take it.
Which fighter has
No level 3
right out
neither.
the win? Who's going to steal this win? They're going for the super art? Player 1 will need to do a better job of utilizing their drive gauge if they want a different result than last round. It'll be interesting to see how they decide to fill up their super art gauges here. Resource management is the key to winning. Super armor, cold and calculated. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. What are they gonna do? Burns out. Punch up. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Lays down a Sai Hasho. Sick super armor use. Don't you need guts to pull that off? Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
I'll take it.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Grabs and throws him away. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Neither of them willing to... Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Perfectly timed parry to deflect the opponent's attack. You don't want to get caught in that situation too many times. Does a good job of pushing back. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Impact's a no-go. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Like that.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Blocks it. The corner makes it hard to escape. That'll be the setup here. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Both fighters planning something? Puts the KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
I never do good against this
The
bitch.
last round. It's now or never. Jump. Here comes the corner pressure. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over. Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? Player 1 is in burnout state. A very situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure.
Now you know history.
This is going to hurt. No, Satsu! Player 2 may be able to pull a fast one, especially closing it out. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
That shit just pissed me off. I ain't gonna lie. Fucking jabs. Fucking jabs. But they got me. That's gonna do it for this video right here. Obviously, we're gonna keep grinding, keep going up, get to that master level. We not stopping. As you can see, we progressing slightly but surely. Sometimes we lose, but hey, that's part of the game, right? You don't learn if you don't lose. If you enjoyed the content, please leave a like. This is my favorite game of the year, y'all. I don't think there's a better fighting game that came out. I hope Tekken is good, but Mortal Kombat was not it. That was random, I know. But yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. We do this here. We tap buttons. So tap them buttons. Love and appreciate you. Have a good night or day or whatever it is you doing. Peace.
Yeah, you ain't know I was a character. You ain't know I was a, huh?